was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
And since becoming a mom, it literally is like I found my purpose. Hey y'all, and welcome back to Shauna Ray Cooking and Cleaning for Busy Moms. Today, we are going to be cleaning my toddler's room. I'm going to be kind of reorganizing it, disinfecting everything, cleaning everything, wiping everything down. For example, the shelves probably haven't been wiped down in like 6 months, so they need to be get done. And then I also need to go through all of my son's clothes. He has outgrown some things. I just need to go through everything, declutter, get out the stuff that doesn't fit anymore, make room for new stuff, and then also his like dresser changing table over here, which has drawers down here that we keep clothes and stuff in. I want to go through and reorganize all that. It used to be his changing table, so the top drawer still has some like leftover diaper stuff in there that I want to go ahead and get out, especially now that he is in a toddler bed. I don't want him getting into that stuff, so I just need to rearrange things and make it so that it's safe for him in case he gets out of bed in the middle of the night, and I don't know. So I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. Big, huge decluttering and organizing event. I have already kind of rearranged the room a little bit, so I'm not going to be doing any like furniture rearranging, just decluttering and cleaning. I have my coffee ready to go, and I'm ready to tackle this room. My son is at daycare today. My husband is at work. I am taking a little bit of a break from work during my lunch break, and I'm going to be cleaning up while no one is here because I tried to do this all weekend while my family was home, and it never happened. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to get started today by cleaning out some of these drawers down here. In this bottom drawer, we used to keep like his spare sheets and blankets, and then also his swim stuff. So all the sheets and blankets, I'm going to go ahead and move out to the linen closet, which is in the hallway right outside his door. And then the swimsuits, I'm actually going to move up to the next drawer up. And then this bottom drawer is going to become his pajama drawer instead. It just makes more sense, and it should be easier for Charlie to get in here on his own. And then all these disposable swim diapers are actually going to throw away since my son's potty trained out and we don't need them anymore. And then with his pajamas, I actually went through all of these and I got rid of any pajamas that didn't have matching tops and bottoms. I can't stand pajamas that don't have matches, so I got rid of all those. And I also took out a couple pairs that are just too little and too small for him, and I'm going to pack those away. And then the ones, like I said, that were mismatched, I just gave away to another mom here in town. This top drawer, it had a bunch of leftover diaper stuff in here that I went ahead and took out, but I'm going to be leaving his pull-ups, which he wears at night. I'm going to be putting in his underwear on one side, and then currently I started by putting in his swim stuff on the other side, but I changed my mind in a little bit. I'm actually going to make the other side of this drawer a sock drawer, so it's going to be basically his underwear and a sock drawer. When I was going through his socks, first off, he has way too many socks. I don't know why this kid has so many socks, especially when he hardly ever wears tennis shoes. He normally wears sandals. But I went through all of his socks and I did pull out, there was quite a few of them that were really, really too small, that were still like baby socks. So I did pull those out and I'm gonna pack those away as well. But then the rest of them, I just went through and matched all of them up before I put them away. And I went ahead and grabbed his current pant drawer, and I'm going to be putting this middle drawer is now going to have his shorts in it. So I'm going to put all of his shorts as well as his swim trunks and like his reusable swim diapers, which we'll still have him wear underneath swim trunks this summer. on one side, and then the other side is all going to be just his shorts. So like his like nicer shorts, which are like his khaki-ish shorts, jean shorts, things like that, and then also sweatpants shorts, things like that in here. And then I'm also going to put jeans in here. So basically this is the drawer of clothes that he still wears like on day-to-day basis right now. It is very hot in Texas already, so we are already basically completely in shorts weather, but occasionally he will still be wearing jeans. And then all the sweatpants I'm going to put back in the drawer that they were in and just fold them up nicely, and then those will go back into his closet.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold.
And then in his actual closet, so the pants are going to go in the top drawer, and now the bottom drawer has always been for shoes, but is overflowing at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and dump that out, and I'm going to make both the bottom as well as the middle drawer now for shoes, now that I cleaned the socks out of here and put those over in the other dresser. I'm going to do sandals and slippers in the middle drawer, and then boots and tennis shoes down in the bottom. I'm also going through and taking anything out that is a size too small. So Charlie is currently wearing a size 6. He still can sort of kind of fit in some of his 5s, but I'm going to just go ahead and take all the 5s out and go ahead and pack those up. And then I have all the 6s in the drawer, and then a couple 7s that are like smaller 7s that he can fit into already.
Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks.
And then this is the mess that was left just from cleaning out his clothes and stuff. I didn't even get to the shirts yet. I'm not going to have time to get to that in this video, but I'm going ahead and just packing these up nicely. I have one little tiny cardboard box I'm going to be putting them in. I do need to get another storage container for all the clothes that we are putting up in storage. I just don't have one currently for this new size that I'm putting up there. I'm also going to be packing away these few changing pad covers that we had left, as well as the few wet bags. We just don't really need those anymore. I do have one wet bag that I keep in the car just in case of an emergency, like we have clothes that he spits up on or has a blowout or a leak or something, but we don't need all those wet bags anymore. Now I'm going to get to cleaning his changing table and all of his books and things like that, his bookshelf area.
Drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
So while I was cleaning his little changing table area, first off, there was a raisin stuck to it, which was gross and was really hard to get off. But then there's also a few areas where the chip had just paint had chipped. And so I decided to go ahead, and even though I've been meaning to do this for months, go ahead and break out the paint and just go ahead and touch up these little spots. Now, I probably should have taken this outside and so that it wasn't so fumey in his room, but I did decide to go ahead and do it in here. I'm just quickly touching up the paint, and then I just do one like thin layer on the top of his changing table, as well as there's a little like middle area that you'll see here in a minute that I touch up as well. I just wanted to quickly get that, and it looks so much better now that it's done. I am so happy that I just took the time to go ahead and do this. It took me like 15 minutes, and it was totally worth it.
just don't really care what you think, what you think, what you think. Shame on me, thinking it was just a phase. Got me like ooh. Ain't it fun recognizing your mistakes? Got me like ooh, feeling so ooh. Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from
Once I was done with that paint, I just let it dry while I finished the rest of his room, and then I'll go over with a sealer here in a little bit.
Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah.
So those few things that you just see me now cleaning up and putting away are the few things that we are going to be leaving out on Charlie's changing table, but of course the changing table is currently wet with paint, so we can't put them on there yet, so I just stuck them on top of the bookshelf. And then I'm going to go through all these books and puzzles and just try to organize these a little bit better, clean out the cubbies and organize them so that they're nice and clean. I also went ahead and took my disinfecting spray that I'm using, my Jaws disinfecting spray, and just spray it into the toy bins just to get some disinfecting spray on those toys. And I'll just let those dry, air dry.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. Just take a hint, you got a free pass. Oh, try to hide it, but you had me from the get-go. Let me be frank, I'm not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games though? There's no denying what we want. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on
Y'all, my son lately has gotten to a point where he wants to sleep with like 5 stuffed animals every single night, and it's driving me crazy. I don't mind like 1 or 2, but I don't really like him sleeping with like 4 or 5 of them. I just feel like they might smother him. I know he's old enough now and it's not, he's fine. He sleeps with a pillow, he sleeps with a blanket. I don't mind a stuffed animal. I just don't want all of them in his bed.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Real things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then.
So once I was done with the rest of the room and the paint had dried for a little while, I went ahead and took this clear coat. This is a spray clear coat, a matte clear coat, and I just went ahead and sprayed that on. In the future, I will never do this again. It made the entire room smell like spray paint for hours, even though I opened up windows and everything. But I am really happy with how this changing table we use as a dresser turned out. Looks really good. I just put it back on here after that dried. The few little things that he can keep up here, like lotion, his like hairspray, like detangler and comb, things like that. And then in this little middle shelf where we used to keep diaper stuff, I now keep toys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put those back as well. And then I'm pretty much done with this room.
You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for your baby.
I'm so glad to finally have that changing table touched up, and I love my son's toddler bed, and I just love his room. His room is by far my favorite room in the entire house. It always feels so good to have it clean and fresh. Hey guys, so that is everything I'm going to be able to get done today. I did need to go ahead and get back to work because it is still a work day for me and I do still have a full-time job. So I'm going to go ahead and get back busy working, but I'm really happy with especially with painting his changing table. That's something I've been putting off for months now, and it just needed to get done. In the future, I will not do the spray paint stuff on inside the house because it's very potent in here. I do have windows open, so hopefully it'll clear out before my kid comes home. Otherwise, he may be sleeping with me tonight. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. There will be another one coming soon where I do go through his whole closet because I did not have time for that today. So if you want to make sure you're staying tuned for that, make sure you are subscribed and have your bell notification turned on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.